Where are they?
They're probably upstairs.
They never answered the door. Oh, wait. It's Monday night.
They're on the second floor.
So what about the United States right now?
Dude, everybody's going crazy. Yeah, absolutely insane.
The world.
Yeah,
World. But we got a lot going on here.
Yeah, even in our town, absolutely we do.
So ICE.
ICE.
ICE is the.
That's. I guess that's where it all started at. I mean, we I didn't realize like they always work. I guess we don't see them on the day to day, but they are out there working. They are employed of 20,000 people. ICE are. They have 20,000 people employed.
Dang.
Yeah. Now that's not out in the but in the workforce and intelligence of ICE. And then where it come from, in 2002, I believe, where that's when it all began. Where they took Homeland Security took it, and the Customs Service, that we deal with when we go through an airport.
Yeah.
And they kind of combined Homeland Security, and those two combined is what actually made in 2002 your ICE.
Which is Immigration and Customs Enforcement.
Yes,
so.
absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. Some people may not know.
I didn't.
Absolutely. Me
Did
either.
not. Did not.
But basically, it's just to prevent and to keep us Americans safe.
Yeah,
Homeland
Security.
Yeah, from drugs to it's the worst of the worst. Your fentanyl, and it's not. We have a lot of drug rings, but predominantly right now, Mexico is the hottest spot for drugs. Period, hands down. It used to be Cuba or Colombia. I'm sorry, but China. I didn't even know China. The China's even is really, really bad.
The cartels have went around and went through there once they sealed off that border, and they're trying to come in through Canada too. I heard.
It's just wild.
Yeah.
But
that's the pipeline. That's the easiest way to get in.
Well, from 2014 to 2024, last year, a year ago, to the end of 24, start of 25, they captured 3.6 million illegals. I mean, I didn't even realize they were even doing that much work in that. It's kind of under the radar, I guess.
There's been a lot come in the last 4 years.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely,
lot.
Yeah, absolutely. But I didn't even realize, almost 4 million people in a 10-year span. I mean, I just thought this was something that was just made up. Not that was made up. I knew that ICE was out there, but I didn't know that they were out there working diligently before any of this craziness happened.
Well, if you think about it, you got to.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I know. But I didn't think. I don't know. I guess you just didn't hear about it much. So now, everybody has went absolutely insane. That to the point to where, that you're.
Well, if you get past the border, somebody's got to find the one that wasn't supposed to.
Yeah. No, you're supposed to. I mean, I've watched some videos, man. They'll just roll up on them. They'll just they have got you. If you're on the radar, they're watching you.
Yeah.
That's where those 20,000 people come in.
Yeah.
They're watching you. Their intelligence on how they operate in the background still, to where they just roll up at a red light. They'll be watching. Snatch you up. I mean, you're gone. I mean, that's how it works. And it's wild because Trump gave them an ultimatum of where you basically, if you go back now and try to come back in the right way, it'll be really easy. But if we catch you, it's over. You ain't coming back. You have no choice. I mean, that's what the man said. You have no choice. If you get caught, go back now, do the right thing, come back the right way. We'll make you a pathway if you go back and basically surrender.
Yeah.
You know, so he set that up. Well, the people who went back, I don't know, you know, how all that's going, but the people that didn't go,
Yeah, and I wouldn't trust that. You know,
if you put yourself in their shoe, probably,
Yeah,
I
no.
probably wouldn't do that. I probably either, but
not a chance. I would sit there and
but
I would think to myself, you know, whatever kind of hell you went through to get over here, or to cross a border illegally, or to get in anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's probably, I wouldn't trust a promise to be able to come back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I could see the dilemma with just bowing down and wanting to, or the complying with that, you know, or
I'm
the
not
heartache.
I'm not taking up for them, but you look at it from you know, from their point of view also. I don't think if you're here legally that you should do the things just like us as United citizens. You should get your citizenship. You should do all the
100%.
things. But if you were here, you were born in here, and you're 35 years old, I'm 37, 36, 37, and we're still illegals, you know, even that you were born here, but you know, you can't.
You're legal if you're born here.
Well, yes, that's what I'm talking about. If you were not born here, but I'm saying, but if you still was on, if you were
Been
still
here
in,
for 35 years
yeah,
illegally.
that's what I mean.
yeah, you're still legal.
Yeah, you're not legal.
Illegal.
Yeah, illegal. Absolutely, I thought you said legal.
No.
But yeah, I would have a hard time saying, to me, I know what you just said, but I would have a hard time, like, you've built a home, you've built your maybe a business, or you've built, you work at a good job, and
Got a lot to lose.
you have a whole lot to lose. I think, me personally, I might actually go back and try to get, you know, go through a pathway to where you can come back, you know, because it is a whole lot easier if you are married. We had spoke about this a few days ago, because you'd mentioned that you know, if you're married, you're good. Well, it presents an easier pathway. So when you get back over there, you know, if you've got a green card, if you've got a marriage, if you've got kids, you know, if you've got, you know, there's about 5 or 6 things there.
And everybody focuses on Mexico, but this is anywhere.
Yes.
Yeah,
This is
if you
not
came
just
from
Mexico.
Canada,
Yeah,
Mexico, China,
Yeah.
you know, Cuba,
Absolutely.
it doesn't matter where
No.
it's from, but
No.
everybody thinks, you know, you that's the first thing that comes to mind is that's a border. But
Yeah, and you can get like your family sponsorship, or, you know, what most people do is asylum, you know,
yeah,
and become a scared refugee from where you come from. That's where everybody mostly goes, or says.
Well, here's the next thing. I think, you know, you've been out of the country.
Right.
I've been out of the country.
Mm-hmm.
What's the one thing that you worry yourself sick of when you're getting ready to go out of the country? What is it?
Well, to me, I mean,
There's one thing that you can't forget.
passport. Yeah, I know that, absolutely.
Like, it's so
And
important to me.
Yeah, it's more important than your wallet that's in your
It's
pocket.
so important to me to know I need to get there legally, wherever I'm going,
Yeah,
so I can get back, get it stamped, go the right way. Like, it would never cross my mind to try. Now, at the same time, we ain't got nothing here pushing us out. You know, and a lot of those people do.
Have to, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but, you know, I guess when you if you do come over, you know, you come illegally from wherever it is, but if you're trying to run from something, then, but if you're, you know, if people's bringing stuff with them, baggage of what, you know, whatever that may be, if they're trying to smuggle drugs, they're trying to do whatever it is, you know, and that's where ICE comes in at. I mean, they're not out there they're after the hardcore,
They're just after illegal, whatever it
Yeah,
is. I
yeah,
feel
well,
like they
no.
would snatch you up, you know.
Well, okay.
But they're probably looking for somebody else. But hey, that's on the list. Whoop, let's go ahead and get that too.
Yeah, but
You know?
they are more targeted right now to a, you know, I guess, yeah, sure. If you roll up to the gas station and do, hey, he looks illegal, it's all good. I guess if their profile,
You
I don't know if
can't
they're,
differentiate, man. If it's on that list, if you're on that list,
I get
why
that.
would they take Matt, who's a drug lord, and old Bo down here who's got a family? It doesn't matter. We're a name on that list. We're a
yeah,
number.
but they're after the drug lord before they're after you. I can promise you.
Well, they
that.
probably run past you to get him if they seen it.
The intelligence of
That'd
it.
probably be
That's
accurate.
that's where a lot of that comes in at is like, hey, we have got to really hone in on this select right here.
Right.
This is our important page of people.
Yeah.
And then here's all the rest of our people.
Yeah,
you know?
I'm sure they got it. I'm sure they got it like
so
that.
yes,
Priorities.
yeah,
with
yeah,
it.
they do. But I mean, that's some of that stuff. That's what they're doing. I mean, everybody's went nuts over the ICE shooting with Renee Good.
Well, that's where it's all started at there.
Yeah, I know it's where everybody's went crazy with all their protesting, fighting, rioting, just doing. And that's another thing too. It's sad that it happened, that someone lost their life, but you have to put yourself in that scenario, in that moment, in that split decision second of what are you going to do?
Yeah,
You know what I
and
mean?
I know he was, and I'm not saying innocent's guilty. I'm no judge. I'm not saying that at all. But, for what I heard was from his standpoint, he had just got out of the hospital from that happening to him.
Yeah,
So he's super sensitive
like
to,
what,
to
6
something
months
like
ago?
that. And then the mayor acted
drug him down the road. It wasn't
Yeah.
just hit him and bounced off of him. He drug him down the road.
Yeah. Well, the mayor played it off like it wasn't a big deal or whatever on, live to everybody. But then there was reports of internal bleeding from it even, and I did watch the video just very briefly. Matter of fact, I looked at it one time today. I'd only seen it like a couple times, just seeing it, not paying a whole lot of attention to it. But I looked at it today to kind of see how I felt about it, And I don't know, did you watch it?
Oh,
Have you
yeah.
watched it over
I've
and over?
I've seen multiple angles.
So
of
I
it.
haven't. I've seen the
Yeah.
exact same angle every time, but I'm not trying to look for it. I'm sure I can find it. But, from the angle I see, I could see why the mayor or whatever, maybe at first he played it off like it shouldn't have been that, it wasn't worthy of that kind of thing, Obviously an eye for an eye would be a life for a life, kind of thing. But
right.
in a situation like that, I mean, a vehicle is a deadly weapon.
Yeah.
Period,
It does not matter.
Yeah.
Whether it's a gun or it's your
And see,
Honda Passport.
I think too, though, and supposedly she had been there, like bothering them during other protests, or like she had been bugging them and stuff like that too.
Yeah.
So I mean, at some point, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. You could say that if you wanted to, but
Well, it's unfortunate. I'll hate that she got shot, but again, I mean, you mess around and you're going to find out something's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's not.
Best case scenario is you end up in jail or something for impeding.
Best,
or
absolutely.
something like that.
And
you're asking for something.
If
one way or another,
they were telling her to move on, and I see it kind of from both angles. They were telling her, you need to go. But when someone's in front of you and somebody's telling you to go, no matter what you're doing, you ain't going to just take off and run over them. You're going to wait till they move out of the way.
So let me ask you this: sensible, just a normal, sensible person. If I see a protest, my first thought is, I don't even want to know what the protest is about. I know I don't want to be part of it.
Right.
I got stuff to do. My own stuff.
It's probably you got to go to work.
I'm minding my own business.
Right,
I'm not going to drive over there into them. I'm assuming she was at some kind of protest. Is that how it was?
She was heckling. She's basically heckling them.
Why was she in her car if she's protesting?
Well, I would assume, I don't know this, but I would assume she was trying to heckle. She was heckling them, aggravating them, kept inching with them from the few clips that I had, that she would, if they would move on and try to go on down, and she was kind of just pacing them, if you will. And
saying something kind of rolling.
chatter. just and
Yeah.
barking and carrying on, and asked her to leave multiple times. Well, when okay, you ain't gonna leave, we're gonna take care of the situation, and then you panic or whatever may have happened, and you cram it in reverse and then cram it back and drive, and someone's in front of you, you run over them or bump them or hit them or whatever, that everyone else has their own, however, their perspective of what happened. You have repercussions from that.
Yeah.
I mean, whether it's you get yanked out and you go to jail, you get beat by the police, or you get shot.
What? Tell me this, okay? Let's think about it like this. I just now thought of this, but let's say that doesn't happen. Let's say he doesn't pull a weapon, he doesn't fire, and at all, and they just go, okay, come on, get out. You're going to stand up here, and now I'm going to hit you with a car. What do you think she's going to do then?
Yeah, well,
that's the exact same thing. She's going to.
Yeah, I know that.
You know, you can't. She ain't gonna do that at all. She would never want somebody to do that to her. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
so
I see
people
what
are
you're
just
saying.
unreasonable. They don't think. I guess is, But could you imagine seeing me up there on TV? I mean, you'd be like, you would think the same thing I'm thinking about her. I don't even know her. What is he doing? Like,
right.
why is he up there? What is he worried about? Like, why does he feel the need that he has to interject with this whole thing?
Yeah.
I mean, was she just like? Was she just an American citizen, or was she?
Well, she's
just an American.
Yeah, but
well, I don't know. I have no idea.
I don't understand what point in your life, American, illegal, from any country, you go do that somewhere else in another country and see what happens.
They just killed 2,600 people in Iran for doing it.
Okay.
I know.
I'm just saying.
I know.
You're lucky that it was one instead of 1,000.
Yeah.
Or 100,000.
I know. Well, you got to think this too, though. These people who are, they're not this. They don't have the same mentality as we do. Mm-hmm. They just don't. Think about this. Think about it. I've seen this. Okay. Think about this. Think about this. The same people who are now. First of all, let me say this. I don't feel one way or another about it.
I don't either. I don't either.
Some lady was shot and killed for trying to hit a federal agent with a deadly weapon, as they would call it, but a vehicle, or pulling forward and accident. Even if it was an accident, it still happened, whatever it may have been, and she was shot and killed for it. Okay, I don't feel either way. I mean, I don't. Matter of fact, I don't want to say I don't care that it happened, because
I know what you mean. I know what
you worry
mean,
about family members and thoughts and things like that. But I'm more of a mind my own business kind of person, and handle my stuff. But those same people who are upset about this, or raising Cain and protesting or whatever else, the same people who are upset about it are the same people who were chanting and okay and cheering for Charlie Kirk getting shot sitting in a chair.
Yeah, I know.
Not hurting anybody.
Yeah, I know.
Not driving a car. Not trying to hit nobody.
Just voicing his opinion. Absolutely.
Yeah. At a peaceful debate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I
know.
I guarantee you, because there's no logic behind it.
That's where I have such a hard time.
Like, what's the difference in him getting murdered and her getting murdered? If you want to call it a murder. Yeah. Why are you protesting one and cheering for another? Mm-hmm. Are you kidding?
Yeah, I know.
Why? If it's going to be fair over here, it's got to be fair there, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it's not. It never will be, and it never will be.
I mean, I couldn't believe that's the biggest assassination I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, it was terrible.
And I hope it's the only one I ever see in my lifetime.
It's terrible. Golly.
But I mean, that video made me sick of that. Matter of fact, I watched it once or twice. I never seen it again.
No.
The first time somebody showed it to me, I'd never seen it. Mm-hmm. But I mean,
our brains, our heads are not made for this kind of stuff, though. I'm just telling us, as human beings, for the cell phones, the internet, the computers, our brain is not made for this kind of stuff.
Yeah. We were meant
not.
to watch corn grow out of the ground.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Not a slow motion replay of somebody getting their neck shot off.
That's what I'm saying. We're not our brain. We should not function this way.
Yeah.
That's why everybody. That's why this whole side is both sides, but this other side is so like over the top. Like I just don't know where you get cheering for somebody that happened to, regardless of his belief, regardless of what happened. The whole
Murder's murder.
yeah, absolutely, and where it's okay for you, someone got shot, she got shot, and where it's okay for you to stand out in the middle of the street and
Impede traffic. Whatever.
I mean, I seen some of the craziest clips. They were up there in upper state, I think it was New York. They were pushing big, huge potted plants in front of vehicles
Why?
to stop traffic, and even law enforcement.
What does that do?
I don't know when they're pushing.
What
when they're
does that
pushing,
do?
When they're pushing traffic to try to clear the roadways. When the law enforcement try to go in and handle this, they're stopping them. I could not imagine me going up to a police officer and start pushing them, and because if you look it up,
Because you have respect. You
I
would
know.
shake a hand and say hello, sir.
Yeah,
Thank you
get that,
or
but I don't
something.
know what world you live in that you think that a cop is trying to clear a roadway for people to commute and go to work, do the normal
For the world to go around.
yeah, for things to happen
Yeah.
and for people to function, and that you can stop traffic, but you take. I just don't know what head you have to have that you think that that's okay. You can't go up and start pushing a police officer. Go out and try it. Just go out and try it. Just randomly go up and push a police officer one day and see what happens. I can't see if and this is just me because I'm human and I have a temper and I have, I'm not perfect. But if I am that law enforcement guy and they may have a certain something criteria that they have to abide by when they're doing this sort of stuff. But if you come up and you start pushing me, I mean, you're a big boy. You probably outpush me. But I promise you, I'm going to start pushing you back. And then, and probably going to put you in handcuffs.
No matter what
gonna
what
put
color
you-
uniform you're wearing.
I know. I'm just saying. I don't even have to be in a uniform.
Yeah,
You come up and start pushing
right.
me, I'm going to push you back.
Exactly.
But these
So
guys.
it's like an old lady or an old man.
Yeah, okay.
Or a little kid. Yeah, I get it.
But I'm just saying, like, there's going to be a reaction, but there's not a reaction even with the law enforcement that you see, I'm sure there's a risk.
You've already pushed them way too far at that point.
Yeah,
know,
I'm sure there's a risk
They let you
that's
push 'em.
happening, but you're pushing them and you're doing this stuff to them, and I don't know. I just don't know what world you live in. Do you think that that's okay?
So you said what head you have on your shoulders that makes you think that that's okay. Okay, let's put that aside for just a second, and let's say you think that's okay. Okay,
I just can't even get on that same.
I understand. I know.
I just can't get there.
But I'm stuck over here on something I'm about to bring
Okay,
up.
all
So
right.
let's assume that somehow or another you think that that's okay.
okay.
Okay. Let's assume that you think that is okay. Now, what's the outcome of stopping traffic?
I know. Yeah.
That's
What's
I'm
it
saying.
doing? What's
if
it
you
doing?
think it's okay, what's the ending result? That
Okay.
traffic stopped?
yeah.
I don't understand.
I don't-
I guess it's to gain attention.
What are you showing? Yeah, that's
I
all.
guess
That's
it's to
all.
gain
that's
attention.
all. This.
You're a little kid throwing a temper tantrum, and you've got to get somebody to watch you and see you.
That's all. This.
I guess that's what it is.
I'm not picking sides, but that's all this side wants is attention. That's all they strive for is getting somebody's attention. That's what it's all about. But I hope it never happens, and I don't know what I will do. Again, I've got a temper. If I get held up and I feel threatened, what are you going to do? What are you going to do if you feel threatened? Somebody starts beating on the side
It's
of your
going to be
truck.
natural reactions. I'll tell you that right now.
Well, yeah, but
Your
I mean,
instincts are going to kick in at that point.
you know, absolutely. Is that hammer down and make new speed bumps in the middle of the road, or is that pull your pistol out and handle business? I mean, which is it?
Yeah.
You know, because that's that. Unfortunately, if I feel threatened and I'm with my family and it's life or death, it's me over you.
Absolutely. Kill or be killed.
So, you know, that sounds, well, they're full of crap. Well, no, I promise you, that's the way I see it.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't know. It's,
Government
I'm getting my blood pressure up. We're gonna have to calm down.
Government has to happen.
I'm getting mad. We just
Okay.
talking.
I have been friends with you for a very long time. Very long time. And I feel like we have went our entire friendship, regardless of our backgrounds, which are very similar, you know, because we grow up, you know, around each other, go to the same school systems, blah, 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 blah. And maybe we need some kind of totally crazy different person, maybe from freaking California or somewhere, to come in here and let us be friends with them so we can get different points of views.
Yeah,
but I can go ahead and
absolutely.
tell you, all the people I meet from California that are moving here
Yeah, but they're-
are putting a mouth on California.
Yeah,
so
they are.
so I don't know that I could meet somebody like that.
I think all the people that are staying over there are going to stay there. But the ones that are coming to us right now, I have customers every day,
Me too.
and they're just like me and you.
I'll tell you.
They're a gun on the side of your hip, pro Trumper. They're if you know they're gung ho for it.
I don't think, here's what I was going to say. I don't think that out of our existence together through life, that we have ever once looked at each other or said to each other, I'm a Democrat or I'm a Republican.
Oh, I don't even
Or
yeah.
because I don't care.
Right.
It makes no difference to me if you're a Democrat or if you're a Republican or if you're a liberal or if you want to be a transgender or if you're a Satanist. None of that makes any difference to me. I'm a firm believer. We live in the United States of America, first of all, and you can be anything you want to be, right? But when you do stupid things, somebody's got to pay for it. And a lot of times it's you that's going to have to pay for it. Now, with that being said, we've never picked a side. I don't want to. I don't want to say I'm this and that. The way I look at it is like this. My dad, he gets so mad at me. So mad at me if he's a Republican. And if he talks something about a Democrat or something about a Republican or something that happened in the media, I will literally look at him and I will go, I don't care. And he'll go, what do you mean you don't care? This is,
I know, yeah.
it's your country and this and that.
Yeah.
I go, Dad, your blood pressure can go up like you're doing. Your worry can go up. Your fear could go up. Your concern could go up. Whatever. For what?
Yeah, there's nothing you can
You
do.
cannot control it. If the president of the United States right now wants to go to Venezuela and capture the president,
Yeah.
wait, Mr. President, I'm Bo. I want to stop you. I couldn't stop him.
Yeah, ain't nothing
Wait,
you can
I'm
do.
for you
Yeah.
to do it.
Yeah.
He don't give a crap.
Yeah,
It makes no difference
Yeah,
whatsoever.
I know that. You can't
If
stop it.
when
You-
Obama was in office,
there's nothing you can do to change it.
he pulled the trigger on, go get Osama bin Laden. I think he's in this compound.
Right.
It wouldn't have mattered if I'd have called the White House and said, I need to speak to him right now because I don't think he's in there. Or I think he should do it. I wanted to sway
Or I
his
don't want you to
decision.
do it. Yeah,
I
I don't
want to
want
sway
you-
his
yeah,
decision.
yeah.
There's nothing I can do.
I know
and I'm
that.
like, Dad,
Yeah.
dude, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
There's no point
Yeah.
in even thinking about it,
there
concerning
again,
yourself
there-
or
there
reading about it or anything.
There again. That's what I say with all this technology and all this stuff that's in front of us that is at our fingertips with a scroll or that's on a computer that we can scroll through and look at.
It's the devil.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
absolute devil.
Yeah, I know it is. Absolutely.
And I'll my wife will say something. Meg will say something to me. She'll be like, "Well, did you see?" Or somebody will. Maybe it's not her, but did you see that this happened? I'm like,
I don't even have TV in
That-
my house.
I'm-
I don't have TV. I have no cable in my house. Not that I'm but I don't have it. And people will come up just like you're just saying right there. Did you see so and so? Did you see this? Did you see that? No, I have no idea what you're
well,
talking about.
they'll say this has happened 3 times or whatever. I'm like, you don't know how many times it happened in 1990.
Yeah.
you just can get it immediately on your phone right now.
Right, yeah.
You know, so do we really have a big difference in this country, or do we just really know about it more now?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Now I
yeah.
get it. I know times have changed and things are a lot different in ways, and I'm not saying that's not the case, but I'm just saying, you know, well, there's been 6 kidnappings this week across the state of Tennessee. Okay, on this day 25 years ago, there were 30.
Yeah.
You
Right.
know,
Yeah, I know.
Like,
I see what you're
is
saying.
it just because it's in our ears
It's
and
because
eyes and we see
it's
it?
right in front of us. We can't get away from it.
Yeah.
We can't get away. It's a lot easier when you go down to the grocery store and get you 50-cent newspaper, and you open that dude up.
See who's in jail?
And see the obituary and Miss Smith died and there's a robbery 10 days ago at the Jiffy.
And they caught the guy.
Yeah. He fled out on a bicycle and they got him. I mean,
He behind Carl's eating a double cheeseburger basket.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why everybody's gotten so hyper, and I think it has a lot to do with the electronics, everything that's in front of us.
Yeah.
It's just so hypersensitive, and I just.
But so, lady driving a car
Yep. Okay.
got her nose stuck into something that maybe her husband's an illegal. Heck, I don't know. I literally know nothing about this lady. Nothing. I didn't even know she's American.
Yeah.
You say she is, but
I
don't know.
She is bisexual. Don't say that. That's
freaking irrelevant. I don't even care. I
know,
don't even
I'm
want.
just saying
Don't
she
even bring
is.
it
I'm
up.
just saying she is.
Okay.
But I'm just that's
Whatever. Whatever. Makes no difference.
No,
But
it doesn't
but you
make
got
a
but you
difference.
got lady. Okay.
Yeah, you've got
you got
lady,
you got
yeah.
Renee.
Yeah,
and you've got Jonathan here. Okay. 2 people.
Yep.
One trying to do a job. One not. You know.
Yeah.
Unless somebody's paid her to go in there
There
and do
again,
it.
she's messing around.
Yeah.
She's
yeah.
messing around.
So
Absolutely.
that's what you got. They're trying to run her off. She don't want to leave. She wants to aggravate. Whatever the case may be. She pulls forward in some sort of way that was other than, let me ease forward here a little bit. Get out of the way.
No, it's not.
It's not like
absolutely.
that.
It's not like that. Absolutely.
So she pulls forward. He's traumatized from 6 months ago when
Yeah,
some
drugged-
other idiot done
300
something.
feet down the road.
So don't want that to happen again. He may die the next time it happens. Pulls his pistol. Not going to let it happen. Pow, 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 like you're talking about. Now we have a dead lady. We have a guy in the hospital with internal bleeding.
I hadn't heard
And
that.
honestly-
I didn't know that, but
Yeah, well, he played it off. The governor or the mayor plays it off, being hit in the hip with a refrigerator door or some crap like that. Right?
so just a bump.
Yeah, and honestly, from the view I seen, it wasn't too much crazier than something like that.
It wasn't. It didn't look like that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So it wasn't like he was knocked 40 feet. They'd probably killed him, but but he wasn't knocked down or anything.
either one of them, both.
However, he allegedly had internal bleeding. She's allegedly dead. I ain't seen the dead woman's body. I don't even know that.
I know. I know.
As far as I know, AI put all that on.
Yeah.
So, but here's allegedly a dead woman, allegedly a guy who has internal bleeding, who is suffering from, fear of this just happening.
Yeah,
Maybe he
PTSD,
thought,
got
maybe he
PTSD,
thinks I ain't
yeah.
gonna die this time. You are. Boom, boom. Handles business. Now she's dead. He's in this. World's going to crap.
Yeah.
United States riots. Now people are rioting and all that. Again, try that somewhere else. See what happens.
Yeah,
Iran's got
go.
2,600 dead people,
pay,
or 2,100, whatever it is, and here we are. So people are upset rioting. Guarantee you, the same exact people
We had people
who were cheering for
we
Charlie
had
Kirk
people-
getting assassinated.
We had people 6 miles from where we're at right now at this present moment, and for what? For what reason?
Do you know this? Do you know I seen videos of ICE protesting in Knoxville today? I seen the videos. They don't know when it was, but they're down there doing that. Now it's peaceful. You can march around and say
It was peaceful down there.
forget ICE
It
or
was
whatever.
peaceful down there, but I'm like, what are we doing?
When you can write F ICE on a sign and stick it in front of my child's face, I'm not okay with that. Because
I know that.
my
Me
kids
too.
go to school. My kid can read.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
my
know
kid can
that.
read.
I
I
know
make it a
that.
point to not use that kind of language. and especially around my kids or anybody else that I have any kind of respect, for,
absolutely.
including myself.
Well, it's a problem that those people don't have respect.
Yeah. Well, I mean, don't put it in my kid's face.
Yeah, they don't have respect for stuff like that.
Don't put it in my kid's face. Don't impede my way of where I'm going on a public roadway. You know, you want to protest, go out in a field.
That was another.
Go out in a field that is government property, because you don't need to be on private property either.
Yeah,
go out in a field that's public property of some sort. Go into a park, whatever. Stay away from the places where the kids are playing. Go over in an open field. Hang your signs up. Do whatever it is you want to do and protest.
That's what got run. That's what got them run away. That's what got them run away at Walmart. That's how smart they are. It's private property.
Yeah,
You don't do that.
Well,
you know.
Now, I'm gonna get on their side for just a second. Who thinks Walmart's public property? You know,
Public.
or private? I don't think that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well, it's not public.
Why?
How is
I
it
realize it's
public?
not. It's privately owned. I get it. I understand that.
Public. Yeah, okay.
I understand
I mean,
that.
that's just
There's shootings. There's drugs. There's everything in the world in the Walmart parking lot. I would never be like, "Oh, this is private. I can't park here." You leave your vehicle parked there all day long while you go somewhere with your friends.
I can't get on the same. I get it. Go down there on the highway. Go down there on the highway.
Yeah, public highway.
Go on a public highway down there and
100%.
You're going to get a whole lot more eyes on you, because that's undoubtedly what you're wanting. Go down there.
Yeah.
And I don't care what parking lot you pull into from this parking lot to that parking lot, 6-8 miles away from me, it's going to be private property.
Yeah. Y'all want to protest with us? No,
I can't do nothing.
I got something tore up. I got to go fix it. You're like, what?
I can't do nothing if they're standing out here in front of my driveway.
Yeah.
I can't do nothing.
Yeah, scoot down a little bit.
Yeah.
Scoot down a little bit.
Yeah.
You want to scoot
You see what I'm
down?
saying? I can't do nothing about that. But now you come on, you're private. You're private. You got to go.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. But go try it somewhere else. Go to another country and try it.
Yeah.
You know. You'll be dead.
No head.
Yeah.
Cut your head off. Make you an example.
I don't care if if you want to do it, but do it respectfully.
Yeah.
It's a free country. I know you can do that, but do it respectfully.
Yeah.
That's all I ask.
Somewhere where you're not affecting others. Why do you want to affect others?
Mm-hmm. I seen a video the other just I think it was yesterday. Dude walking down a public street and they're blocking it. And this dude's he's probably 300.
They do it in grocery stores, man.
I know. I'm saying, but listen,
They go line up grocery store aisles.
I know that. I'm just
all I want is some bread. You know, just need
just hand me some
yeah,
bread
if you can
down
hand me that, I'll go this way.
Yeah, everything be good. But I'm just saying, there's a 300-pound man that you're trying to stop. All I am doing, he told the guy, all I'm wanting to do is go right down there. And I'm not going out in the highway and doing it.
Yeah.
I'm going to walk right through here. 3 or 4 pretty puny looking little fellas with masks on. I mean, dude absolutely plowed them. I mean, just like a dang linebacker for the NFL.
Well, good.
You know, it just blows my mind that you think that you're going to stop somebody on a freaking sidewalk that weighs 300 pounds. You're sitting there at $1.20, 4 of yous, and yins are going to stop him. You ain't coming through here. You're not walking down there. We're going to make you go around or whatever. No, it's not going to happen that way.
I can't even get it through my mind. Why? Why would you want to stop that guy from walking through? What are you
gaining?
What are you? I want to know what's in their heads and what they think they're getting out of that.
I know. Yeah, I know. I know.
I just can't even. I can't wrap my head around it.
It's
I mean, I guess though, but like I said, think about my point of view of, voting. Voting's the only thing you can do. Mm-hmm. That's why I told my dad. All I can do is vote. It don't matter if I start an argument with you over what I think's right or wrong or anything else. Mm-hmm. None of that matters. I don't care what you think's right or wrong. Right. I don't care either way. If you treat me with respect, I'll treat you with respect. You can think anything you want to.
And we'll move on.
Treat me fair, I'll treat you fair. Just, but it goes back to that. I can't wrap my head around why people on the Republican side, the Democratic side, or anything think that their opinion matters.
Yeah, I know.
Why do you even think your opinion matters? That's why I can't understand why they, think that blocking the street's going to matter. Why they think making you go around in a sidewalk or blocking a grocery store aisle.
It's just, I don't know. It's just that style. It's just that type of people. I don't know. There's a demographic for those.
I mean, I don't even get it.
They're getting something out of it.
You might as well
because
go.
They keep doing it.
You might as well go, I want these seeds in my hand to grow into a nice crop for me, or a bunch of beautiful flowers.
Problem is they think that. They think that will just happen. That's what they think. They think that's just going to happen.
I've got these seeds, Matt. I've got these seeds right here.
Okay.
Okay? Yeah. I know that they need to be put into that soil and cared for and watered and have sunlight and all that. I want them to grow. But you know what I think will make them grow quicker than anything? I'm going to set them right here on this table. I'm going to go block that street. And I'm going to get what I want when I block that street. Like, what the? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I know.
What does it do?
Well,
I don't even understand it. Like, I can't even process it.
Yeah, I know.
You know? I mean, why would you not be trying to, some of these people, maybe they got all kinds of money. Maybe they don't have anything. If you got all kinds of money, use it in a way, put a billboard up. A lot more people's going to see that.
Yeah.
If you don't have money, go get a freaking job, work your way up into where you do have money, and then do it that way. There's got to be much more better ways to get your point across than to block a street
I know.
and get shot or ran over or put in jail or
Attention. It comes back to attention. It's a lot of
100%
attention.
does, but you can go shoot some freaking fireworks off. Everybody loves fireworks. They're going to look over.
Right.
And then if you think that you're important enough to catch their interest to talk to them, maybe you will.
Yeah.
But I highly doubt, because if you get me walking them through there, I ain't paying a bit of attention to you.
It's sad. It is sad. I hate somebody lost their life. But my gosh, just have a little bit of decency and some common sense. Somebody gets pulled over.
That's hard
you
to
see
find
somebody,
nowadays.
Yeah, I know. You see somebody get pulled over on the highway, you don't just go rolling up in behind the cop car, jump out, and assume you're going to go up there and, hey, what'd you get pulled over for? It ain't going to work. It ain't going to work. You're either probably going to get tased or you're going to get arrested immediately.
Yeah.
So what makes you think you need to go over here where ICE is, and they're doing their job just like law enforcement? They have just as much jurisdiction as law enforcement. Actually, probably a little more, because they're Homeland Security.
They're federal agents.
They're federals,
So, yeah.
but they're Homeland Security, federal agents, and they are in there. I don't get it. You can't just roll up in there and act like you're going to run the show.
What makes you think it's a good idea? Think about this. We go to bed tonight, okay? You go home, you go to bed. I go home and I go to bed. What if we both woke up tomorrow and we just rose up out of bed and went, I'm going to mess with an ICE agent today.
Or police, anybody, yeah.
I'm going to go mess around and find out.
Yeah.
What? Like, I don't see how people
I also
think it's a good idea. It's crazy.
Did you see the other one? You might be able to even pull it up. They was in a
What is it?
in a FBI's vehicle. Of course, they busted the windows and all the stuff out of it. That was it right there. I do believe it was just right on the front page.
Of this?
I don't know if it was that or not, but they busted the window out of a FBI's vehicle, SUV, busted into his safe in the back of it, pulled his rifle out.
Shut up.
You look and see. Find it.
Oh, this is AI telling you this. Look here.
Oh,
You want to go off that?
it's on AI.
That's the thing. You can't look nothing up nowhere not to believe it.
Well, this was
That's the reason I say allegedly everything. That's Good Morning America right there.
you just got busted window in there. Put
I got FBI. It doesn't matter. This is it. I mean,
my gosh,
let's
don't
just read
you
the
know,
first freaking one that comes to
No.
it.
It was at nighttime. It was not it. Go back.
Which one?
No. Go back up to your search engine. Just check that out right there.
What,
Go,
this?
Put Steele's rifle.
Okay.
Steele's rifle out of back. You got busted window. I don't know if it's a busted window in a house or a car or what.
That's fine. It'll get. Was in it's 2015.
Boom,
Got
right there.
Sniper,
Nope, that
Stolen
ain't it.
from hotel. That's 2024. See, this crap goes on all the time. Just because you've seen it.
Riders,
just
whole looting,
It's
DHL.
5 hours ago. New anti-ice rider in Minneapolis tries to smash open. Hang on a minute. Let's click this.
Pull it
here.
up there, yeah.
Tries to smash open weapon locker that was stolen from an ice vehicle. That's got to be it.
That's it. It was just a
happened
few hours
during
ago.
anti-ice
It was
riots.
like last night.
Where riders vandalized federal vehicles belonging to ICE and DHS, a group of masked anti-ICE riders surrounded a heavy-duty weapon locker that was ripped out of the back of an SUV. Riders tied ropes to the locker and used a pickup truck to yank it out of the vehicle, dragging it across the pavement. One of the riders picked it up and repeatedly slammed it down on the ground, trying to break it open. Others were stealing stuff out of the vehicle, shouting things about finding bullets and weapons. At least one rifle and ammunition were stolen out of the vehicle before the riders took off. Minneapolis Police Department officers were under orders from city leadership not to step in.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Mayor-
Just let them have that rifle.
Mayor Jacob Frey or Fry, I don't know how you say it,
Gosh.
and Governor Tim Walz have been accused of inciting insurrection with their speeches.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying right here. Yeah, that's the one right there. This is what I'm saying. I'm like, what?
Dang, man, that thing's got to be heavy. That dude's jacked, probably.
That's what I'm saying, though. Who, how do you think, what do you think's going to, what's the outcome? What, in my mind, I think like, what is, if I do this, what is the repercussions that's going to happen to me?
I can tell you what it is.
They would put you under the jail. They'd put me under the jail.
100%.
They would put you under the jail. You wouldn't get out. You would be in federal prison for probably the next 50 years doing something like that.
Well,
But they make that okay. That's
You're
not
vandalizing,
okay.
stealing, it's theft, it's
The federal.
It's
the
everything
federal-
possible.
FBI.
You're not supposed to get mail out of a mailbox. That's a federal offense. That's got to be a federal
Well, you
offense.
can get the rifles out. Gosh, I don't get it, man.
I didn't see that either. Of course, I've been working all day, so I ain't been looking at the phone. But
Oh,
yeah,
man.
yeah. Where does it go? Where does it end?
I don't know. It's going to have to.
Where does it end?
It's going to have to.
Iran.
I hope Trump pulls in and sends in National Guard.
He's already threatening to.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
He's
I
told,
hope
he's
he
told
goes
the
in
people
there.
in Minneapolis, the people in charge up there, your elected officials,
I hope they go in
to
there with
get it under control, or else I'm doing this.
thousands of zip ties, and they have people just sitting along the curb, just being waiting to be picked up and sent on to wherever they want to send them. I don't care. It's pitiful.
They ought to just tie them all together, make them stay right there. That's how you, like with the hands behind.
Oh,
their
you guys
backs.
want to be together?
Yeah.
We're just going to leave you here.
Yeah.
We're just going to leave you right here.
tie them all together and just let them sit there.
I like it.
You know, you're blocking people. They can't go where they want to go. They got to sit
it.
here. Just sit there if that's what you want to do. You're gaining attention that way.
That just blows my mind, though.
Better than Iran.
Yeah.
Wants to go in there and just kill you.
Yeah, I was going to say, you sit together or you can be dead.
Maybe
Either
some of them
one.
want to be dead. I don't know.
I don't know, man. It's wild. The world is crazy. They're absolutely nuts.
The world's crazy. The world is crazy.
We'll have to have a debrief.
Is this,
My ears are burning. My ears are burning. My blood pressure's up. Golly, bum.
All right. Well, I've had enough. I can't take it no more. Conversations. I've learned more than I want to know. Once again, I'd rather stay to the side of ignorance on a lot of this stuff. So, but
That was rough. That's the first time my head's about to pop.
all right. Well, that's it.
End us off here.
All right.
I don't think I can do it.
Thanks for hanging out on the second floor with us again. We appreciate it. Like, share, subscribe, give us some comments. Thanks for listening.
See y'all next time.